Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aveyond The Lost Orb. In the last episode, we got further through the root system. This episode we're going to be continuing forward. Because I believe we got everything already, so... Also, I forgot that this game isn't a game that has random encounter rate. Which is great. I actually am glad for that. Yep. So, okay. Well, we can't, handle with those until we get crowbar. So, might as well just leave that alone. Welcome to Wormbone Photic Desert. Can't read that, actually. Hold on. Is this not correct? It is not correct. Yep. That happened. Well, we got level 5 everything, so we don't really have to worry about using oodles and noodles, but since it makes them go berserk, good to use that. Let me tell you, if you don't have oodles and noodles 5 already upgraded, you're in some deep dookie. Seriously deep dookie. Also, Tiobi is to the north, Grant Mountains are to the east. That's where we have to go, but... I'm sorry, the Empress has closed this road. Why? Rogue chefs. That doesn't make any sense. Come away, Mel. Perhaps we can learn more in Tiobi. Uh-huh. Sure. Learn more in Tiobi. Uh-huh. Because apparently I had to find out that information before we went to Toby. Even though the kind of goal is just to go to Toby at this point. Ow. I do need to schedule an episode of this because it's currently, the 16th of this month, and I should have already had uploads of this scheduled because I already have quite a lot already done. Also, I don't really want to fight too many of these guys till I get a spell. A new one. Because I'm gonna have to go through this area anyway, and I don't really want to do that without a spell, because if I do that without a spell, then that's a lot of wasted potential. I'll fight battles if I have to, but I'm going to try to avoid them for the most part until we get something. You see a rooster, glares at you and scratches in the dirt. Okay. Probably shouldn't be a good place for a rooster to hang out right now. I'm just glancing over everything, I'm not actually looking for, well, anything except where I'm supposed to be going to get the spell. Nope. Because why would the game be that simple? Okay. Just sort of glancing over everything like I said. Should be down here to the left. Yep. Welcome to the circus. The tent is empty. Excuse me, are you familiar? I am. I cannot help but admire your bird form, may I learn it? I shall teach it to you for 11,000 gold coins. Give Sarah 11,000 gold coins. Sarah teaches you vet magpie. Thank you, sister. Look, sister, have you used your magpie form? A magpie has endurance and can fly long distances. You need this form anyway, I believe, for our actual plot, but magpies are a stronger form. They have much better abilities in the sense that they have the ability to, well, tire the enemy party, sing a song to make a friend endure, strength up. It's a very good ability to generally have. Alright. The circus was a thing since Everyone's Prophecy. They kind of brought it back, but... My shift is almost over. Hello, visitors. Please enjoy the circus. Hey, Master, what's supposed to be in this tent here? The empty one? That's where the dance dingoes perform, or were supposed to perform. What happened to them? Another circus paid them more, so they left. Oh, that's too bad. You look to be a magician. Would you like to join the circus? We could use a new act. I always wanted to join the circus, but I can't. I'm only an apprentice. Well, when you get your certificate, come and find us. In the meantime, I'm looking for another act. If you find anything, can you let me know? Sure. That is an actual plot point. You can get rid of June by selling her to the circus. Here, heh. I've seen so many strange animals. You mean real ones? I have to join the circus. Really? Amazing! Listen to us play! Slime. You see the fireworks trick. Shopkeeper, how much is this trick? You can have it for 100 gold coins. Very cheap, considering. Fireworks, one trick. Ice bomb. Come on, shopkeeper, how much is this recipe? You can have it for 3,500 gold coins. Okay, I guess. Only getting the ice bomb recipe purely because, well, it's something new. I can try using it. Otherwise, I wouldn't normally suggest getting this at all. Anyway. We're going to be heading out now that we have the fireworks spell, because now she can actually level that up. So we're going to be going over the area a little bit. Though, honestly, do I want to do that now or do I not? I think I might just go to Toby for... Actually, no. I'm gonna actually explore first. Toby is there in case I ever need to come back. Outlast. Essentially puts all the enemies to sleep. Magpie, as you can see, is more of a status effect type magic form thing than a actual attacking one. So I would suggest if you want Yvette to be more of a attacking pigeon, well, you can probably just use her forms that do more damage with actual physical attacks instead of statuses, because you can change her to play in whatever way you want, which I do like how Yvette works in that way. Especially for this area, you don't want enemies to attack you or have any risk of it. You make them berserk, well, it will hurt them, but chances are it's not gonna... Also, you want Magpie form before you go into Toby as well, just saying. There's a certain quest that you have to do that involves severe pain. You don't really want that to happen. So we're going to be going through this area twice, which... Love it or hate it, you gotta do it. As unfortunate as it is. This is an expansive area to be sure. It is an area that involves a lot of underground pathways. Also, since I'm on expert mode, I really need to try to find as much chances to get XP as I can get it. And that includes as well, XP for spells. I believe if you go... No, Rooster's still there. Level up. 1,000 gold coins, 1,000 gold coins, 1,100 gold coins. Also, it's a very good idea to test your metal, basically, against, these enemies, because if you can do good against these guys, then you have a chance against the actual story-required enemies. I'm not too sure if it is story-required, but it is required. I recommend it highly. To the point where it's required. Try to use Outlast again. Thank you, Mel, for not auto-correcting your path to hitting the guy that's asleep. Level up, level up. Fireworks 1 has been upgraded to Fireworks 2. Also, what I'm mainly doing as well by this is going around the area looking for stuff more closely. Is 1, be sure that I got everything the first time I walked through here. And check for anything new. Second reason I do this is because the levels of the magic that she gets really need to be up there, because you're going to start getting spells out the wazoo, and if you wait too long to level them, like doing this, just walking around, killing enemies, having her use the ability every single turn, multiple times in the same battle, because it counts for that, you're going to have a really rough time later, because she is entirely geared towards you leveling these spells as soon as you get them to 5. If you wait until you go to the next area and you level your stuff to 5, things get really wonky. Because, yeah, she has a lot of abilities to learn, and they all level to 5, and like I said, it can get a bit dicey with trying to level up a spell from level 1 to 5 when you're in an advanced area and you don't have any spells to actually bounce back in case you die. Also, it makes her go first the higher her spell is, and can be very, very helpful. Also, because they leveled, we're going to use the last level up we got. Okay. Also, if you are curious, I will mention there are cheats to this game. The dev did make them. They are in the game at all times, but I would not suggest using them. The game, I'm playing on expert mode right now, and I can tell you, well, Edward just died, but that's what gets the point. Anyway, I'm on expert mode right now, and aside from the final boss, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be just fine. The final bosses in these games tend to be ridiculously hard for no reason. Hence my Gates of Night Let's Play, where I had to actually go back and, thankfully I had an extra save because you're locked out of the game otherwise. Or locked out of the doing anything else in the game otherwise. And that sucks that they made that a feature. But basically you are required to have unrequired things by the end of the game, otherwise you can't beat the boss. And even then, it was really freaking hard. Don't let go of turn, please, thank you. Also, I really do need to see where everything is in this area, so I can remember where to go when I get the friggin' item I need for some of this chests. Yep, there's one right there. Need to remember that. Alright, Kyobi North, Granite Mountains East. So that's Granite Mountains. Granite Mountains. Okay, so we've done everything that we can do as far as getting so far, at least, we've gotten everything I think we can get as of now. So we just have to move on, basically. We'll be able to get that stuff in a bit. It requires going through a dungeon that's underground, so if we don't have access to that, we'll be fine. Joby, there's just a random skeleton just right outside the city. There's another random skeleton. Wanted is escaped rooster. Escape rooster. Found and bring to palace chef. 100 gold reward. Welcome to Joby, friends. Great worm turned my friend Alta to stone. You like my dress? You can play with me. Alright. Oops. Looking off the screen is not a good thing. Joby Jail. Alright. Blacksmith. Empress will have my head. What's wrong, blacksmith? She ordered 4 shields to be delivered by the end of the day. Made them yesterday, but when I opened the shop this morning, they were gone. Hello, everybody, and we're back. Sorry about that. Suspicious. I bet somebody stole the shields. Blacksmith, do you mind if we search your shop? Perhaps we can find clues. Of course. Feel free to take a look around. Let's panel the shop bench. Before you leave, do you have any equipment you'd like to fortify? In order to fortify your equipment, you may have to equip some armor or weapons. Scorpion sword requires a falcon sword and a topaz. Raven bow requires a raven bow and an opal. Desert coat requires a thief's coat and a topaz. Worm bone requires worm armor or worm hide. Because it's so rare for Mel to get armor, I always make the decision to upgrade her armor first, because we're going to be fighting a lot of enemies that require armor to be pretty high level. So we're going to be doing that. Also going to be saving our new slot. Also, trying to find the Pony Express, because we are going to need that. Scorpion ring. Poison's an enemy. Think. Now we can go to Peliad, Harkana, whenever we like. We're actually going to be going to Peliad. Indeed there is. It's from T-Gel. Dear Mal, I hate being a human. There is much that I have to learn and do in different stages. Here are the new items I've added to my list. 13. My sight used to be much better in the dark than in the light. Now when the lights are off, I bump into things. My horrible pink skin is covered in purple bruises. 14. Travel is too complicated and slow. We have to walk or pay for transport. How I wish I could still fly. 15. When I cry, my teardrops are clear water, not deep ruby blood. I hate cutting onions. 16. I finally understand why humans like to have mirrors about. I do not like them. They only serve to remind me of what I've become and what I've lost. Humans are much more resilient than I previously believed. But I would rather be a vampire. T-Gel. How would you like to respond to T-Gel? Always with kindness and respect. Write a letter to T-Gel. Wishing her and hoping that things get better. Alright, in the next episode, we'll be exploring T.O.B. more, doing a couple side quests. See you guys then.